flip side. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, as you can see, baby hasn't gotten off the ship yet. You know, she'll be here in a minute. She had to get a boarding pass. She misplaced it. So, you know, she's going to be rolling in here any minute now. The shuttle is on its way. Anyway, it's good to see y'all. It's good to be back. I made it another week. You understand? COVID-free. You understand? Baby ain't killed me, so I ain't getting on the nerves too bad. Anyway.
So you started without me now?
But that's because you dragging your feet. You dragging your feet. You need to come on with it.
A lady doesn't drag her feet.
Well, we ain't going to talk about what else you might be dragging.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like that.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
What's
up?
up, Facebook land?
See, now I feel good. I feel complete now.
Oh, gosh. Hi, Kathy. What's up, girlie? Missed you today for our vision board party, but I know they had you on the plantation, girl.
On the plantation?
On the plantation.
Get out. I need to talk to Massa. You know, I'll speak to Massa on your behalf.
Hey, Nikki and Nikisha, what's up, lady?
What's going on? Bro done jumped in there. He talking
You
about
saw
his
him?
Hello Fresh. He talking about his Hello Fresh.
I'd like to know, Eric, you got to tell me what you ordered. Tell me what meals you picked. Because you know you can pick your meals. If you don't pick them and tell them what you want, they're going to send you whatever they want to send you.
Yeah, well, Bert got his bag. He got his box today.
I know, but I didn't get a chance to talk to Nikisha and see if she picked her own or if she let him pick it for her.
Well, there go Bert. Bert, why don't you tell us what you got, man?
What's up, Bert?
What's up?
Bro in the house.
You found, hey, you took your no-dos tonight?
You're not playing poker tonight?
You ain't playing poker. You hanging out with the flip side. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will let you know what I picked.
Yes.
So I'm keeping my glasses on so I can do me some reading tonight.
Hey, Bert, did you and Wifey pick your meals? Did you guys pick your... Hey, Nikisha, did you pick the meals that you wanted from HelloFresh when we sent you the free box? Or did you know to do that, or did you let them send you what they wanted to send you? I want to make sure you're utilizing it to the best of your abilities.
Hey, look, it's all good, really. It's really all good. They don't send you no scrub stuff.
No, they don't, and it's all
pretty
fresh.
good.
And it's all fresh.
It's pretty good.
Like
I'm telling you.
Hello Fresh.
You know, I can't do the pepper though, so I kind of.
Yeah, he be messing me. Can't do the pepper. I like all the spice in my food. We need separate boxes.
Huh?
We need separate boxes.
We don't do nothing separate. It's together all the way, baby.
Look, you know you glowing in your
Look like I got the blue eyes.
Yeah, right, with your glasses today.
I want to see.
Oh, good. Bert said they picked their own. What y'all picked? I want to know what y'all picked.
Have you cooked any of them?
Yeah, she said it was the bomb.
Did you
picked
cook any
all
of them?
three, and it was bomb. So did you cook all three already?
No, ain't no way. Y'all just had an eat-a-thon over there?
Look, they according to them, Nikisha, she throws down in the kitchen. That's not what she
Oh,
want to
yeah?
do, but she does it. We do what we have to do.
Bomb.
The
Bert
bomb.
said the bomb. Okay.
Yes.
I like it.
I'm glad
we
y'all
ain't
liked it.
lied to you, see?
Yep.
You can trust us a little more now.
Okay, so babe, you want to go ahead and give a disclaimer?
Oh, yeah, the disclaimer. We definitely want to just throw that in there, you understand? This show, The Flip Side, hosted by myself and my wonderful wife. We want you to know that this show is intended for mature audiences. If you have your children around, please muzzle. I mean, don't muzzle.
He said muzzle.
Put on some ear, send them out the room.
Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
The mouth speaks.
He said, muzzle your
muzzle,
kids.
because sometimes they be talking some shit you don't need to hear. You know? And we do have muzzles on sale.
We selling muzzles now?
We selling muzzles.
Whatever.
No, what we gonna talk about, baby?
So it's interesting. Hey, Rosie.
Rosie.
My ghostwriter that I'm working with Ray with my on my book.
Shrimp,
right?
potato,
We've been doing
and meatballs.
Poblano.
What? You went to Poblano? You done went Italiano on us?
Oh,
Damn,
gosh.
black Italian. Get down.
So I put it out there and I asked what we wanted the topic to be. And Ray, hi Isa, there's your girl Isa.
Isa, Boricua, ya tú sabes, mi amor, ¿qué pasa, baby?
She's been like with her sister, hanging out of town. She's been remodeling her kitchen.
What?
Look, she done retired, took an early retirement, and just been over there living it up.
Live it up, baby.
Her
That's what life
it's
is
golden.
for.
She says, I'm back. Look, see? She's back.
That's what life is for, to live it.
Absolutely. So Ray wants to know this, and I thought this would be an interesting conversation, okay? And Audrey says, Balderas is here.
What's? Nah, get out. What's happening? ¿Qué pasó?
So Ray says, does
Primita.
how you're dealing with avoiding COVID, let me say it again. Does how you're dealing with avoiding COVID match up with your partner? Does one of you go out or take more chances than the other, or are you both hunkering down? I thought that was a legit question.
Straight up, I know they talking about them pork tacos over there at the Bennett residence.
Rosie trying to be funny. Liquidine is here. Say that out loud. Liquidine.
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 What is
Liquidini. Liquidini.
Liquidini.
That's how you
What
say
the
it.
hell is a liquidini?
That's her last name. Liquidini.
Oh, my fault. You
Liquidini.
Italian or something?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What?
No, I don't know. She's not Italian.
Liquidini?
Her husband's Filipino, right?
Oh, well, they got some of that Spaniard in them. Straight up.
What's up, Charles
They
Robinson?
be Jose, Pablo. They be all over there sounding like they Mexicans and Puerto Ricans.
Okay, so let's get into this. She said wrong. I didn't say it right either time. Liquidini, liquidine, liquidine.
I can't see that.
Lord.
I couldn't even see it.
You're going to have to send me a
She said
voice
liquidini.
message.
I was like, see?
I thought it was one of the liquidini, liquidine. I have nothing else.
I mean, pull it up and look it up. The spelling.
I know the spelling. She just put it up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I
Talk
tried
about
to
them
print it. Oh, wait.
tacos.
Oh, she sent it in a voice message. Okay, hold on. Let me see. It's so cool. Technology. Let's see. Oh, wait. My volume's turned down. Wait, hold on.
Let's hear this.
Okay, let's see.
It is pronounced Liquidini.
I was close.
Liquidini.
You said liquidini.
Liquidini.
I said liquidini.
Liquid.
Liquidini.
Liquid, baby. Liquid.
I mean, come on. Tomato.
Liquidini.
Come on.
No, you got to make sure you put the lick in the dini.
The
You know what I mean? The liquidini. What? Liquidini. No, that's
Okay.
Italian, right?
No. Her husband is from Philippines. It can't be.
He's from Philippines?
Yeah.
He moved here from the Philippines?
Rosie, is it Italian? It's not Italian, right? Your husband's from the Philippines. Liquidine? What is it? Tell us.
Liquidini, she said.
I said liquidini.
You said liquidini just then. Watch when you read on the two.
The topic is not the liquidinis. Okay, let me get back to the
Well,
topic.
you had your moment of fame here, honey.
Okay.
We named you 5 times.
So you heard the concern, right? So we want to know, inquiry minds want to know, are you handling this whole COVID situation the same as your partner, or are you handling it differently? Oh, she said, yes, it's Italian, but he is Filipino. So your Filipino husband has an Italian last name? We're going to have to talk about this later.
Italians was everywhere. You know, they got black blood.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Moors conquered Spain
I've
and
seen
Italy
her
and all of
husband
that.
is nothing about him looks black.
No,
but
I'm just
Rose,
saying.
now Rose on the other hand is a black girl in a white
So wait a
woman's
minute.
body.
So is he white?
No, he's Filipino.
And where you think all people came from? Black people.
And Rosie,
Come to me.
Rosie is white, but she's a black girl trapped in a white girl's body. And she said yes. I already know it. I know
Hey,
it.
look.
So cool. So
She's
cool.
a white girl trapped in a black girl's body?
No, she's a black girl trapped in a white girl's body.
Oh. It's not what's on the outside that counts.
Gosh.
No way.
Okay, so we'll start, right? Look at Eric. Lick a what? Laugh my ass off. Lick a what?
Lickadini.
We are not.
If you go Lickadini. That's how you say it. And that's if that was my name, that's what I would tell people, and they would never forget it. Because I'd be like, if you're going to lick it, Lickadini. And they'd be like, who?
Yeah, they would never forget that.
Yeah, Lickadini.
Okay, so let's get back to this COVID situation. All right, so it's been a very interesting year. And I want to know how you, and well, not I want to know, but Ray, I can't touch you now?
Close your legs.
What? People can't see it?
No, I know, but you got me sitting over here with my legs closed. I'm the one with the shit in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I need a breathing room. She up there with her leg wide open.
Well, move your chair over.
I gotta be close to you, baby.
Well, let me just real quickly just say that I'm on day 7 of no carbs.
And she been a fucking monster. She done cussed her family out and everything. And she didn't even realize it. You know how you be doing them withdrawals? She withdrawing on this carb shit, right? So she ain't been doing the sugar. And she walking around here mad at the motherfucker telling the kids, sit down. I told you to sit down. Get over there. And I'm like, yo, baby, what you want for dinner?
He is lying.
I'm like, I'm not getting in the line of fire.
Oh my gosh, he is lying.
Look, she called her sisters, cussed them out, and she didn't realize. She said, I don't know, I'm feeling a certain kind of way. I said, well, that's probably because you got the withdrawals from this carb diet.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get to the questions. The responses. So, so Nikisha says we are. So this is
Be right back.
This is Bert and Nikisha. Nikisha says we are both handling it about the same. More than anything, we miss being with my dad. Aw, I can see that. Okay, so now when you say you're handling it the same, are you guys going out and you're comfortable going out, or are you hunkering down? Like, what are you guys doing over there? Okay, Nikisha says it's very stressful on us all, but hubby has to go out more due to the girls working, but I made sure he is sanitized down and he hates it. Yeah, see, we were really, really big on that when it all first hit, like the first 6 months, I guess, of this year, where anytime we went out, if we went to the grocery store, and of course we wore masks and we wore eyewear, and we would go out and do what we had to do, and we would come home and we would strip down in the garage. We would take everything off in the garage, and then we would come in and we would shower, and I'd wash my hair every single time that we went out, right? So that was very stressful. That was a lot. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I know all of us have gotten a little bit laxed, since things got a little bit better, and then they started to spike again. So I'm sure that we all have gotten a little bit lax, but I wonder like how you're faring between the spouses, right? So let me read on. So Rosie said that she had COVID and it was horrible for her. Her husband has it now and hardly any symptoms. Wow, ain't that something? That you had it and it was horrible for you. Now he got it and has no symptoms. I just talked to somebody the other day that was telling me the same thing, that they had it and it was horrible. Spouse had it, no symptoms. I'd be real jealous.
It's probably because she sins more than he does.
Oh, look, Angel says it's probably because you sin more than he does. So you had to get the worst case. Oh, Lord. Okay, so let me see what Eric is saying. Wait, Nikisha said, congratulations, 7 days down. No sweets will piss you off. You better know it, right? Because, look, chocolate and all that stuff actually releases endorphins in your body, which make you happy, right? So I'm a little short on the endorphins here lately. Okay, look, Rosie says she's so jelly. So Eric says, as case counts rise exponentially here in Tennessee, I'm staying masked, sanitized, and staying home as much as possible. Good for you, Eric. Good thing. You're doing your part, right, for everybody. Because that's what I think people don't realize, right? I know that everybody has different opinions about what's happening out here with this COVID, and there are conspiracy theories and people that are like, listen, I'm not going to wear a mask. I'm going to do what I want to do. I think I even read something the other day. Was it you? Yeah, you had the Roland Martin thing you were showing me where this lady was like, she went viral on her social media pages, and she was cursing people out saying, fuck that, I'm not wearing a mask, I'll do what I want to do, and nobody's going to make me wear a mask, and you know it better than I did. The lady, what else did she say, babe?
She was very cooperative.
You wouldn't lie. What did she say?
Oh, she was ranting. She was upset. She was like feeling like her rights were being infringed upon, and all of this other stuff. And yeah, she was just really losing it. Actually, it's one of the symptoms of this social distancing and all this other stuff, and being cooped up and not being able to move around like you normally do. So there's been a disruption.
Yeah, I call it the COVID crazies.
COVID crazy. People crazy already. They don't need no additional help.
Yeah, right.
You know?
So after she did all of that, right? Then
Carrie,
tell us what happened.
what's up?
Tell us what happened after that.
Who?
The lady. So she went off on everybody talking about what she wasn't.
I don't remember.
You don't really? You don't?
I don't. I watched a lot of informative shit.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't know how you can forget this. So the lady he's talking about that was rancid, going off and telling everybody about the violation of her rights, this, that, and the other, and she was going to do what she wanted to do, ended up getting sick with COVID.
Did she die yet?
Would you go figure, right?
Did she die?
I don't know if she's dead now, but I know she was really, really sick. And then the same people who she was cursing out and talking about what she wasn't going to do, she was begging for their prayers. I mean, that was a little insulting to me.
Well, you can't hold people accountable for their ignorance.
I was like, what?
I mean, really.
Where are you going with that?
First of all, people get a little ignorant when they're under stress.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, they'd be highly intelligent, very composed. Mm-hmm. Give them a little stress, and instead of running, they fall to the floor and ball up. Mm-hmm. And there's fire coming. Uh-huh. Move. So they don't act the same under pressure. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of pressure going on. Now, we joked about this, last week?
Yeah.
But, when you have everything else going on and then your woman is doing the detox.
This is not about me.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. So now Bert is saying exactly.
Good segue, though.
Whatever. Bert is saying exactly how I feel, right? I understand that everybody has their rights, and people may feel like their rights are being violated by having to wear a mask and stuff like that. But the one thing that I appreciate from those that are is that they're considering other people, right? So it's like you have a right to smoke cigarettes, right? You have a right to do that. But when you're smoking, your secondhand smoke can cause somebody else to get sick and get cancer. So then they put laws in place to protect those that could be affected, right? So it's like you can't smoke in the places that you used to smoke in, all those things.
You could smoke on the airplane back in the day.
Right, but you can't do that now.
Can't do it now.
But that was more for safety reasons of the plane, right? Not necessarily for people's health.
No, it always under the premise of secondhand smoke.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
I'm not a smoker, so I don't know.
It was a secondhand smoke. They were, don't violate the rights of the people who don't smoke.
Okay, gotcha. So secondhand COVID, don't violate the rights of people with the.
Ain't no secondhand COVID. It's with all the people that done supposedly passed away from it. It's almost 300,000 now.
Right. So like Bert's saying, he said people are so selfish. It pisses me off. It's not about you. It's about everybody else. And then Eric says a couple were arrested for trying to fly with COVID the other day. Really? Because now Eric works at the airport.
Right.
Wow. So they were arrested for trying to fly with COVID. What do you mean trying to fly with COVID? They were positive? How do people know?
It wasn't a COVID plane. They had the COVID.
I said that. I know that. Oh.
They wasn't trying to fly with COVID. They had COVID and they was trying to fly.
But how do people know they had it? They were arrested for trying to fly with COVID. How do people know, Eric, that they were
because they put a tattoo on your forehead now.
They put the mark of the beast.
The mark of the beast on your COVID on your ass. You can't go nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they put it on your right hand or some shit, right?
Okay, so Audrey says her older sister had COVID and survived, but good friend's mom had it and is now learning to do everything again in her wheelchair. See, now that's the thing. Yeah, a lot of people when they're getting sick. And there are after effects that I'm hearing from a lot of different people. My sister also contracted it, and her wife did as well. And so people are having symptoms after, they are now testing negative. And some are severe, and some are not as severe.
So Eric said that somebody got arrested, right?
Yeah.
So tell us the rest of the story. Don't leave us hanging.
He's probably typing.
We nosy in a mug. Yeah, we want to know, how did they find out how did they know they had COVID?
Right, exactly.
Well, when you come in and they check your ass, and then if it turns red, ding! If it makes the wrong sound, then they put you in the next room, and that's when they put the rubber glove on.
Oh my gosh. We had two girls on my team.
Bend over that
Their
table.
father, if you guys are in Texas and you heard about the case of the police officer that contracted COVID and died about a couple weeks ago, that was two girls on our team, the Zebras.
That was more than a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, a month ago. It wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, but he was from out of Forest Hill Police Department.
Yep, very, very
That's
popular
right. Right
guy,
down the street. Good people, man. Good people.
Yep.
It was
Great
a heartbreaking
dad.
story.
It was, yep. So shout out to Jennifer and Annette.
For sure, our respects.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our respects. But, I got to tell you just like this, he's in a better place.
And then the grandmother died too, though. They lost them both to COVID.
They hanging out right now in heaven saying, what's wrong with them? Why are they sad? Don't they know we up here chilling? I'm telling you.
Because we're selfish and we don't want people
to we don't want you. Come back.
Right.
They're like, shit, I ain't coming back. It's straight up here. You know what I'm saying? For real. We walking with Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's just for, upswing on that. But our respects for your losses. But just be assured.
Eric, your airport needs an overhaul, makeover. He said to this day there are still ashtrays in the lavatories of the plane or of the airport. From when they used to be able to smoke, they still have.
But if your ass get caught smoking in there, it's a federal violation.
I'm not flying
your ass
that
going
airplane.
To the federal penitentiary.
Eric, tell me what plane that is, okay? Is it on the plane or it's in the back?
They don't allow you to smoke. They probably just haven't changed the shit.
But that means it's an old-ass plane or old-ass
Not necessarily.
airport.
I mean, it may be a whole lot easier to build it with the ashtray
No.
than to build a new machine that's going to build it without a fucking ashtray.
Bullshit.
I'm telling you the truth. He's a jet engine mechanic and I'm an aircraft electrician. I'm just telling you, it's a lot easier to probably keep making the same shit without making them changes.
Oh gosh, Nikisha says, just think about all the cake we ate after people blew out the candles with the COVID. Oh gosh.
Yes, it's on the plane.
On the plane. So that means that plane is that old. Eric, are you kidding me?
They got a rolling section up there with the pilot. The little table pumps out. You can roll your take a sip. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh.
Pilot high the motherfucker. He for real high, 30,000
Okay,
feet.
so Eric, you still are telling us only part of the story. So you said yes, they were tested positive and tried to fly anyway. Okay, so who tested them? How did you know they were tested?
It was like a ventilator system room.
What are you talking? Wait, I got to go back to what you said.
missed it.
Right. Okay, so everybody's wondering how did they know that they had COVID? Everybody's commenting.
Atlanta still has smoke rooms.
Okay, so Andrea said loss of hair after COVID. Okay. Let's see.
They counting hairs now?
What?
You said loss of hair?
Andrea was saying that we were asking about, I was talking about the symptoms after having COVID.
Oh.
And she commented that loss of hair was one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rosie says, I've heard that people get pneumonia and that is how they are dying because it takes over the upper respiratory system. True, right? Your lungs and stuff. And that's why they say
The CDC contacted the airport and something.
Okay.
And
that's what Bert, how do you know the story? It's not
shit,
your
he
story.
watched the news too. CNN, baby. CNN, Fox News.
Okay. So who else is on here that has a partner that's married? Because we wanted to ask
Why
them
are women
how...
always surprised when we're well informed?
What? Did you say that? Oh, so you said that. Okay, wait.
I did.
Okay, wait. Let me go back. Okay,
No,
so
they
Bert
aren't.
says, what these people don't understand is we don't know enough about COVID and we have to lessen the risk of getting it or transmitting it to others. So wear a damn mask. Okay, I'm with you on that.
It says, no, they aren't old planes.
Okay.
The ashtrays are added because the planes could be sold to overseas companies which don't have, I guess, that mandate.
They don't have the
that
same
you can't
rules and
smoke.
regulations.
You go to Iraq and they'd be like, sit up and just say, you know what I mean? They'd be smoking them up on the airplane.
Oh, wow. So you can still smoke on some plane somewhere in the world?
Some countries, yeah.
Dang.
You go to Jamaica, they sell weed right there. You know?
Okay, Eric says Atlanta still has smoke rooms. Okay, so this is what Eric said happened. He said, okay, wait, I missed it. Here it is. So it says, after they tested positive and tried to fly anyway, they caused scenes and commotion throughout the airport and were arrested. He said, I read it on the news, not sure where it was. Oh, wow, I didn't hear about that. Dang. That's crazy. So, okay, so now you and I, let's talk about us, since we've had a couple of couples talk about how they deal with COVID in their houses. So how do you think we fared, or do we differ? How are we?
This is the flip side. We're supposed to be talking about their asses, not ours.
Well, I mean, I feel like this is a topic we can actually share.
Hey.
Anyway, I think it
all
goes
in my business.
I think it goes back and forth with us, though. Sometimes you're more serious about it than I am.
I'm
Sometimes
serious about
more
it
serious
every
about
day.
it. There were times
She's
when
the
you got a little
one that
lax.
wants to like go out of town for Christmas.
I canceled Christmas.
I canceled Christmas.
No,
I was like, I'm the Scrooge. I don't give a shit. Call me what you want. You and these kids ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shit. I'll take the tires off the car and shoot the Uber driver if he show up out front.
Whatever.
You wasn't going nowhere. The hell with that.
So I wouldn't even go in the beginning, y'all. I wouldn't even go outside. Like when it first started going down, because I don't trust the government, okay? So if you're watching, I don't trust y'all. So I don't know what y'all doing.
I love you guys.
I don't know what's in the
Don't
air.
audit me.
I don't know what's
Leave her
going
alone.
on
She's
in the air or anything like that. So I didn't even want to go outside, and I
She's
didn't.
detoxing.
Oh,
Forgive
be
her.
quiet.
You don't want to fuck with the government. Leave them alone.
I didn't let the kids go outside. So when I saw that video,
Facebook will tell on you.
when I saw, be quiet already.
Facebook will tell.
You keep interrupting and I can't talk. So what is that guy?
You told me don't talk.
I can't think of his name. The one that's he used to be an actor and a comedian, and he be cursing and stuff like that. The white guy. What's his name? Damn.
It's not very. I don't know very many white people.
I'm gonna look him up in a second.
I don't know that many white people.
I'm gonna look him up in a second. But anyway, he was the one that had that rant on Instagram, and he was just like, "Keep your fucking kids in the fucking house."
Oh, you talking about the dude from out of New York?
Yes. What's his name?
I can't think of his name, but
y'all know who I'm talking about.
And didn't he play in that movie?
He played in a lot of things, and we love him. He's another white guy. He's another white guy, black guy trapped in a white person's body.
He don't take no shit. He be talking much shit.
Yeah, he was like, "Keep your fucking kids in the house. If
What's
I see
the
your
matter
kids
with you?
outside, I'm gonna fuck your kids." I mean,
If
he
I
was
see
saying all
you,
of
I'm
that,
gonna kick
right?
your ass out here. You better not come out here. I was
But
like, oh shit.
I wouldn't let our kids go outside to play or anything because I didn't know if there was something in the air or what was going on. So I didn't do anything at first, right? Didn't go anywhere. And when we did have to go out, because we had to go out and get armed, right? We had to make sure we had enough ammo.
The government would not lie to us. That's what Eric said. They would not lie to us. This is America, the greatest country in the world.
Stop, drop, and roll. The government wouldn't lie to us.
They would never lie to us. They have our best interest at heart. That's right.
Hi, Atna. Thank you for joining the show. Yes, Michael Rappaport. Thank you.
That's who it is.
Yes.
Rappaport. I couldn't think. I knew it had something to do with black people.
I knew somebody knew. I knew it.
Yeah,
There
he
you
was
go,
a rapper.
Atna.
Rappaport,
Yes.
yeah.
Hey, Atna, did you get your package? Did you get your package in the mail? So yes, Michael Rappaport is
he went off.
He holds.
He talked bad about anybody
No holds
who don't
barred
believe
with
it.
him.
You don't wear your mask. You're an asshole. I mean, he was like talking bad about everybody. He didn't cut no slack. Mm-hmm. He was nice.
So Bert, he must have watched the news about that too, because he said what happened was the airline flagged their ID and they were arrested. So they probably have been tested positive and they put them in the system. And like you said, they went to go try to fly.
See, that's because the government cares about us, and they're gonna make sure that these jerks out here. I like you, United States government.
Oh my gosh.
We friends.
Oh, look, Andrea said next is going to become the real Walking Dead. Y'all, listen, y'all better build some underground bunkers.
Shoot them in the head. Shoot them in the head.
Oh my God. Who has the house and the land that we need to come to if that shit goes down like that? Who has that?
Hey.
So we can all come over there and fight together.
We're going to be squatting. We're going to squat on your ass.
Awesome, Atna. I'm glad you got it. Well, awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see what else. Hey, Carol. Okay, let me ask Carol. So Carol is on. So Carol, we were asking for couples, right, for your partners. How are you guys dealing with COVID?
Right.
And are you dealing the same? Like, are you all, is one of you more lax than the other? Or, are you both hunkered down? Like, what's the deal? Kathy, you too. We are all the way open here. And you're all the way open out there in Atlanta? Like, nothing.
We ain't asking about your community, all right? We know you live in hot mess Atlanta. What we asking you, I'm going to be specific, is that if you and your old man or you and your old lady or you and your partner, however you want to classify, signify, Kentucky Fried, I'm saying, do you and your partner observe the same procedures? Like, both of you don't give a shit. Both of you care. Both of you wearing gloves and masks. Where are you?
Mask.
Or do you clash because one wears the mask, the other one says, "Hey, man, they're bullshitting. These numbers aren't that high. More people die from the flu." The people be pissing me off when they see shit like that.
Okay. Wait a minute. So Kathy said, shit, we never closed, really. Damn.
I know. Y'all a hot mess.
Y'all like that out there?
Y'all a hot mess. Hot mess Atlanta.
That we done found our spot to squat.
Well,
Nikki and Nikisha says they got 6 acres and underground shelter.
Booyah! Hey, listen, wait a minute. Don't put that fucking information out there like that. You don't tell that shit. We ain't even talking about it no more. Keep going.
We just asked them to tell it.
No. You private message my ass. We ain't gonna tell everybody you got nothing.
So look, Nikki and Nikisha,
keep that shit on the cuff.
Delete comment.
Delete that shit. We don't know what you're talking about. She's high, y'all.
Do zombies know how to read?
She's high.
Do zombies, can they read?
That's them drugs that she's taking for bad severe headaches.
Okay, so Leona says that she and her partner
God forbid.
Wait, no, she says we are on the same page or else.
Dig it.
She's like, or else.
That's what I told her. Your ass go and leave talking about getting on the plane. You're going by yourself. The kids ain't going nowhere. I told her. They ain't going nowhere.
He's even threatening not to let our 20-year-old daughter come back. Like, she come back, your ass is quarantine.
She need to quarantine. We putting her ass in the garage in a closet.
So, look, Rosie
14 days, we're going to feed your ass under the door.
They changed the quarantine requirement. Now it went from 14 days to 7 days. You didn't see that?
Hey, you know what?
They're now requiring
maybe
only
next
7
week they'll
days.
say it'll just be 1 day if you just take this shot up the ass.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, listen, you guys, a little bit too quick with this shit. And I was, listen, we'll pay you $2,500 if you just let us shoot you in the ass with this right here. You're a guinea pig. Get the hell out of here.
So wait, so Rosie says when she had it, she remained in her bedroom, and if anybody came in there, she wore an N95 mask and gloves, but even with doing that, her husband still got it. She said her kids didn't get it, and she's been hearing that. They say it's harder for kids to
Didn't
get
your husband know he was supposed to sleep in the other room?
He didn't sleep in there.
His ass did something. Come here,
Yeah.
baby. I got a mask on. It's okay.
He probably
It's okay, baby. You know, he got a mask on.
Look, wait, just turn around.
Just turn around.
Put the bag over
I
your
got
head.
my N95 on. We can do this.
Just turn away. Turn away.
You couldn't wait.
Bend over. And that way,
Listen,
we're
your
6
face
feet,
is 6 feet
we're
away from.
6 feet away. Bend over.
Let me throw the blanket over your head in case you cough and shit. And you know with it. Yeah, okay.
Okay, let me see.
I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah, right.
Just saying.
Okay, so Eric said half the stores and restaurants in the Atlanta airport closed. And then Bert says, I work a lot, but I stay masked up, keep my hand sanitizer, but I did that COVID before. You did have COVID before? Is that what you meant to say? We think we had it like last year in December because I was sick on Christmas Day. I was coughing up blood last Christmas. And I had to go.
So did you get it first?
ER.
You got it first?
No, you got it first, and you went into the hospital and had to get on antibiotics, IVs, and all that kind
Ventilators
of
and
stuff.
shit.
Yeah, he was.
I wasn't in the
jacked up.
hospital, but they gave me these breathing shits, and you know they're like, "Here, take this and get the fuck out."
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
was-
damn, like that.
I had to pay like a couple $1,000s to see a doctor on Christmas Day because I didn't want to wait till after Christmas because I was coughing up blood. I didn't want to take a
I
chance.
went 3 times. I went to
Yeah.
this little secondary place. It's kind of like Med Now or some shit like that. I went there twice.
You said Med Now.
Whatever it's called.
You went to Texas. The
No,
same
that
place
was
Eric went.
that was not the first time I did. The first time I went up there, they said I had pneumonia, and then they gave me antibiotic, and the shit got worse. And I was like, look, I'm going to the hospital. Fuck that little mini clinic over here. I'm going over here to the main hospital. And when I went over there, they was all over it like white on rice.
Yeah. Okay, good. I want to hear from Donna. 1 second. Okay, so Kathy says, to be honest, we are the same. She's out in Atlanta. She says, we are laxed a little, talking about her family. My son just had a whole football season and tournament. She says her daughter just started basketball. We wear masks. My kids have been in school since August. Okay, see, that's good information. So, Kathy, you've been living your lives semi-normal, but just wearing a mask, and has nobody gotten sick? Can you share that information with us? We want to know.
I think she would have said somebody got sick.
Not necessarily. You have not because you asked not, so I'm asking. Okay, so Rosie says her doctor says 10 days for quarantining now. So see, we got all this mixed information. 14 days, 10 days, 7 days.
The more, the merrier.
Okay. So, so Eric said yes, the CDC announced that the other day about the 7 days. Okay. Wait, Nikki and Nikisha tomorrow. You'll come on when things get crazy. What? What are you talking about?
You ain't got to go crazy to come on. You come on once a month.
Oh my God.
That what you talking about?
No.
Oh.
No.
I didn't
That's
know
not
you
what
said
I'm
you
talking
going to come on. I'm like, come on.
Okay,
when?
Bert's saying 7 to 10 days. Okay, gosh. And then Audrey said what you said. She's like, that's too short. 7 days too short, man. 14 days. I trust more days.
That's what I'm saying.
More days. Okay, Andrea talking about safe sex. Rosie says he slept in the other room. But so I creep. Yeah.
You didn't even know. You thought it was a dream.
Down low.
Shit, you thought it was a
Nobody
dream,
else
and hubby was up in
knows
there.
to
Yeah, he like,
know.
hey, baby, just turn around.
Rosie got that sunshine.
Shit.
He's like, fuck COVID. I'm going to take my chances.
Shit. That's all right, though. We understand. It's all right.
Well, she said he disinfected the house, too. Okay, now Kathy
Hey,
says...
shit didn't work.
Kathy says, I have another aunt who had it, and they just stayed away from her bedroom when she was quarantined. Okay, look, Bert said... Wait, no, so Bert chimes in on the sex, right? We talk about Rosie and her husband. Bert said, I know that's right. COVID ain't stopping shit.
Shit. We put them M95s on, baby. We gonna keep rocking. Hold up, baby. I gotta breathe. Yeah, shit.
I can't take it. Okay. So Eric says, same here in the East Tennessee, unless essential workers, then most places were closed during the lockdown early this year. Yeah, Texas had closed down completely too. They were arresting people if you were caught driving.
They're talking
after a
about
certain
it. They're
time.
talking about it, you know, because that was
Governor said he's not shutting down again.
until his mama get it.
Oh. Well,
You know what I
then
mean?
you go talk about the government. I thought you were
No, I wasn't talking about the government. I'm talking about his ass, personally.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, it's funny, right? Because I be talking to people and they're like, you know what? They're just really politicizing this. Mm-hmm. I said, fool, do you know that I know people that have passed away from this? so it's personal. So to hear you say that you don't believe this and that and the other, you fucking with my feelings. I'm a dangerous person when you do that. And people be like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't know it was personal.
Did you hear that Giuliani has it now? Rudy Giuliani?
Rudy Giuliani?
Yes.
Who's that?
And, yeah, right. And you know that Trump tweeted it earlier today.
Who is Rudy Giuliani?
You know who he is. I'm trying to be funny.
Who is that?
You know who Giuliani is in New York City.
The mayor?
Yes.
He's the mayor now?
No, but he was.
No, the mayor now is married to a black chick.
I
Black
know.
lady.
Giuliani was married to a black person, wasn't he?
Hell no. Giuliani
sure?
don't like no damn black people.
I don't know. I don't know politics.
I don't know Giuliani.
Whatever, but he's got it.
He got
And
it.
Trump snitched and went on
And told
tweeted
it.
it.
Don't
Tweeted
bring
it.
your ass over here, man. You my boy, Rudy.
Okay.
But don't come over to the White House.
Thank you. So she said mayor of New York. Okay. So Donna said
He's not the mayor of New York.
she's old mayor. We said he was
Old
the
mayor.
mayor.
Oh, okay, because
But
I
we
know
said
damn well
that.
his name ain't no.
But I said that. You said the mayor, and I said he was the
He's
mayor.
the old mayor.
I
Okay.
said that.
His
Okay.
old ass might not make it then.
So Donna said that it's been hard for them owning a bar. But Donna, let me tell you, applause to you, hats off to you, because you found a way to look at Bert Trump lawyer. That's all you need to know. That's his lawyer.
Mail it.
I know, but that's the thing, is that, see, that's a boss move. Like, Donna made a boss move. So when
Right.
COVID hit, she owns a bar, sold food and alcohol, right? Then you couldn't sell alcohol because you couldn't sell it open. You could sell
Right.
it closed. You know, and food, you could do food.
Can I get some goddamn pasteles while you talking all that shit, right?
Oh, can you make pasteles?
What's
Donna?
up? Can I get some nita? And don't send me no pasteles que están hambriento. You know, don't do that. Because I'll talk bad on you. I'll talk bad about you as you send me some starving pasteles over here.
Oh, I think anything Donna does, she does with excellence. But I
No,
wonder,
no,
can-
she know what I mean
Can you
with
make
starving.
pasteles? Okay, so anyway, she'll put the comment. But what she did was she figured out a way, because people loved how she made drinks. She figured out a way to bottle it and then now get it patented and be able to sell it and ship it everywhere around the world.
They moved to
So,
Atlanta, now they open.
That is amazing, huh? No,
That's
she
what
she said move. Wait a minute.
Durante moved to Atlanta,
She's telling Donna to move to Atlanta, that they're open. That's what
Oh,
she's
okay.
telling her.
Oh, yeah? Hey, see?
Okay, but Donna's been functioning, but she's saying it's difficult because all of the sanitation rules and stuff. So she says, we have been wearing masks, gloves, and ridiculous amounts of hand sanitizer. We want customers to come in, but we don't like opening ourselves up to new people we don't know. We make all customers fill out contact tracing. I love that. Contact tracing forms. We take their temperature, we give them sanitizer. They must wear their mask the whole time unless eating or drinking. Now, see, that's responsible because, you know, everybody's not doing that.
Right. You know, you can't expect, the government, you understand, to implement, you understand, certain things. You have the right, whether you're in private business or whatever, you have the right to set up stipulations, and directives so that if your patrons want to come in, they got to comply or they don't come in. You know what I mean? So thumbs up to that. You're contributing to the safety of this great nation. She was good, wasn't it? I almost convinced my goddamn self.
Okay, wait.
Keep doing the good work.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was reading. So Rosie said her kids had a whole soccer season and they had tournaments and stuff like that. So they were still doing their stuff or whatever, but she did end up getting sick. And she also thought that she had it last year too, because she said she was sick as fuck. Those were her words. Okay, so now Nikisha says, I think me and hubby had it back in December 2019, which was us too. She said both of us were sick as a dog, breathing treatments and all, and she's still on her inhaler as a result. And you had to get an inhaler when you had it, when you were sick, right?
Yeah, but I the only thing I'm inhaling is like, boop. You can't tell you what that is. They beat me and shit. You see how they beat me? Boop.
Okay, so Kathy says semi-normal. Nobody got sick. Of course, we don't see what the kids do at school, but I know for a fact they don't keep masks on at school. Wow. And you guys are still okay. That's a good
right
thing.
up the street, right down the street and up the street, we got two schools. We got north of us is Crowley, Texas, and they cut out all schooling, and you have to do it virtually. So they've gone 100% virtual. And I've heard that the school where Sky's supposed to go has reported and had to desanitize and all this
Every
other
day,
shit.
I get an email.
It's been
about,
3 people.
yeah.
Every time you turn around, because, it's hard enough for us grown-ups to do it. Imagine how it is for these children. You know what I'm saying? They're rebellious. They don't have the same perception of life that we do, because we know as we get closer to the end of the line, you got to take care. And they don't see that, because they're in that point in their life where the end of the line is nowhere in sight. You know what I'm saying? They got forever in their minds.
Listen, our kids are still virtual learning, because I keep getting an email every day saying that somebody else got COVID, and then they got to send people home. And I'm like, first of all, our son goes to school out of district. Don't nobody have time for all of that. We have to drive him 30 minutes one way to go to school. So all of that, take him out, put him in, take him out, put him in. I'm not doing that.
It's hard on them, though. I know, I can tell.
Yeah,
definitely. But we have a good support system. And, we try to support them as much as possible. And when, we allow for certain, infractions, so we kind of a little lenient.
Meaning letting him stay up late at night and play on the PlayStation for hours and hours and hours.
We're a little bit more lenient. We're a little bit more lenient because of the circumstances.
They're socially deprived, and we can tell. And I'm sure, and you guys definitely speak on what you may be experiencing with your kids, because it's not just the adults, but the kids are going through a lot. People are committing suicide. I mean, my sister's nephew, 27 years old, committed suicide about a month ago. You know what I mean? Like, this has been a very, very stressful time.
It's a very serious thing, too.
Very serious thing.
And we're not with Fox News, and CNN ain't paying us.
Right.
We just telling it like it is from personal experience. Being, survivors, number one, being survivors of this before they even start talking about it. We already contracted it, had it, and God was merciful.
Well, we don't know what we had, but we're assuming based on all of the other symptoms that they
I
had.
told you, I said, baby, it feels like I'm dying.
Yeah, he did say that.
I said that shit, and I meant it. I didn't say that shit because I
thought he was faking, because men usually they get sick and they be all extra with it. Like us women, we handle being sick so much better. They get sick and it's just like, oh, I'm dying. We have babies.
I ain't never been no pussyfied man. So you can cut that shit right now.
But when you said you thought you felt like you was dying, I thought you was embellishing. You just wanted me to give you a little bit more attention, is what I thought.
You see? All I got to do is snap my motherfucking finger. You going to give me attention.
Oh, my God.
That's right. That's how I do it over here.
Oh,
Bert.
So Eric said he wasn't playing around. He still carries his valid letter as an essential worker in case he gets pulled over and we have some type of new lockdown. Let's see.
Andrea, you see, he's starting shit. All right? You better cool out with that big baby shit, huh?
Okay. Oh, Donna said, yes, I got you on the pasteles.
What? Okay. It's the same address. Let me know what it is. I take care of you, baby.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
That is so funny. So she's going to go from sending Durante
and pasteles. You ain't got to never leave home. You just keep selling that shit. We're going to... Wop. We're going to keep peeling it off, because, we got that pure romance money jumping over here. Mira, llévate esto. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Oh, my gosh. That is so funny.
That's sweet.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So, y'all know I'm struggling. Look, I'm on day 7, Donna, of no carbs. So don't forget my prescription. Don't forget. Oh my gosh, not my prescription, but it's my subscription, right? Have my rum get here the last weekend in December, so that I can celebrate and have a cheat day. Okay?
This is the only time I can drink my soda by myself. I set it down, and when I come back, that must be the shrunk and shit. I'll be like, damn, I just took a sip.
Whatever.
Sip.
Whatever. Okay. So, hey, Kathy, what's up, darling? All right, let's see what else is saying. Okay, Nikki and Nikisha, everybody got tested. Everybody came back negative. Eric said, that's why the airlines put mask mandates in place. Must be worn at all times, even while eating and drinking nowadays. Awesome. Okay, and Bert is shout out to Donna. He says, Donna is doing it right. As a responsible business owner, that's how you continue doing business in this crazy time. Yeah, she's a boss, like, for real, for real.
Rosie says she's doing Herbalife with protein shakes with for immunity, to build her immunity. And that's another thing, like I was saying with this fresh, what's it called? Fresh something? HelloFresh. Eating right. Giving your body what it needs so that your body is strong, so that it won't be susceptible, it won't be weak. So you got to make sure that you cut out the fucking McDonald's, cut out Wendy's and all of that bullshit. Start eating a little bit make sure I'm taking vitamins. I'm like, shit, gummy bears.
Yes, I did get some gummy vitamins.
We taking vitamins C, B, D, all that CBD, right? We taking CBD, all that shit.
So Rosie's talking about the kids in school and saying how it's not realistic to ask small kids to wear a mask all day. Agreed, because even as an adult, I can't breathe in them daggone things wearing them for a couple hours. Leona is in Maryland. She says that they're virtual schooling there. Kathy says the school does a really good job of sanitizing and keeping the kids separate. She says, I have my kids' teachers on speed dial. There has been a few kids at school who had it, but the school does a good job with informing us, so that's cool. So Nikisha said they have senior and freshmen in the house, and unfortunately they may not go back this year, and that's really sad for them. Those this year that couldn't graduate and all that kind of stuff.
It's
no
because
prom.
they're special, and you're gonna do some special shit for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna miss nothing. You understand? Because the future is bright, the future is full, and their lives will be blessed.
Oh.
I said that.
All right, speak it then.
Dig it.
Speak it into existence.
That's right.
Andrea brought up something that's very important.
What's that?
So she says that the socialization can be really important to kids that are in toxic households. So I didn't think about that, but some kids, their only escape is school. Because they have like abusive parents or abusive, siblings, or they have like a toxic situation at home.
Yeah.
And then even not having food and stuff like that. So school was their that was their safe haven to have that love and
don't
care.
become toxic to your children.
Well, yeah, but what about
You
those
know,
that are?
I know. I'm just saying that under these circumstances, with the stress and all of this rules and regulations, and what you can't do, and you don't know what they're gonna say tomorrow, and whether they're gonna implement tomorrow, and all this other shit.
So give your kids everything they ask for now.
Well, no,
Flip
you might have to give them a little bit more than you've been giving them.
Yeah.
Come up off your tight ass and give your kids something. Give them more of you, because see, there's a flip side to this shit, right? Mm-hmm. And the flip side is that when things were normal, your kids were going to school. They're away from you. You going to work. You away from them. You understand? Now we're together, and the flip side to all this bullshit is positivity. And the positivity is that now we have more time to spend together. Let's use this time that we spending together and make it a good thing, so that when we go back into the normalcy of things, we've been created a tight bond that no matter how far we are apart, we'll always be together. Shit! Woo! I'm gonna drop something shit around here.
Our Cash App is I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's see what else. So Nakia and Nikisha said several teachers at their school tested positive this past week, so that makes her fearful to let the kids go to school and for her daughter to go to band practice, and she has dual enrollment classes.
Be scared,
all
please.
of that. Yeah, because when
Be scared.
When you're scared, then you're going to be more careful.
You're gonna be safe.
Yeah.
Be afraid of the possibility. You gotta entertain the possibility. If it hasn't, affected you or anyone in your immediate family, or you don't know somebody that has contracted this or perished from it, you still have to entertain the possibility that this shit is severe and serious, and how it can affect your life like it has affected over 250,000 people.
Yeah, for sure.
Please.
Now, Bert says something. I know this is going to be a little controversial when I say this, right? But because it's a little extreme when I say this. So Bert says the government is full of shit. He says it's not impossible.
Why you gotta say his name? Don't say his name.
He's got it on the thing.
No, don't say his name.
Baby,
Some guy I know said.
So wait, he says.
We're not gonna send him to your house.
He says it's not impossible to keep our kids safe. Test all staff and all the kids and get these kids back into back to in-person learning. This is hurting a lot of kids, and he's right.
Yes.
But you know what I was gonna say? That's just like we could save a lot of people from going down in the airplane if they had parachutes on there for every person, but it costs too much fucking money. Oop, did I say that? Yes, I did. So they're not willing to put the money out to do all and go the extra mile. I mean, we can't even get them to pay for arts in school so we can keep all the arts programs in school because it's super important for their learning as well. Even for their math and their science.
You said all of that on one breath? You a bad motherfucker. Did you see how she said all that shit? She said, and then she went at it. I'm like, damn.
Oh, God.
Breathe. Someone said, I think I couldn't see who it was, something about the police department.
Okay.
They've been getting a lot of calls at the police department because people,
Yes.
are losing their,
I can believe
getting
it.
crazy as
And
hell.
they're killing their kids. Like, you have a lot of bad things that are happening. They don't talk about all of that stuff, right? But it is a lot of stuff going. So we want to know. So basically we talked about the issue. We wanted to also talk about a solution.
The solution is, we've been saying this a lot lately, and I've been hearing it a lot lately on radio, TV, and stuff like this. As a person thinks, so are they. So what you think is important. So if you allow the thoughts that you have to be implanted in you through these media channels, Facebook, social medias, news channels, if you allow all of that to overwhelm your mind to where you can't see something positive, you will start automatically being affected by the negative. But you have the ability to change your mind and what you're thinking. So when you find yourself having one of them thoughts when you want to choke the shit out your old lady, just kiss her. You know what I'm saying? You flip that shit. That's what we're trying to teach y'all. That's why we call it the flip side. Because the flip side is there's a positive side to all of this. And all you have to do is practice the positive, and the lives of your children and everyone that you meet and greet will get something good from you. Do you understand?
Yeah. So I know that I was talking with my team members earlier on our Zoom call, and then I did like a little short live video as well. So I was talking about preparing for 2021. So all the stuff that we've gone through in 2020, nobody could have foreseen this. Well, I don't want to say nobody, because some people did foresee
it. Was written in the Word 2,000 years ago. Shit.
So, but we didn't know that this is what
I
was
read
going
the
to-
chapter.
that-
I knew.
Can you stop cutting me off?
Yeah.
I'll let you preach. Can I get mine in?
It's Sunday.
Jesus.
I'm giving the Lord his thanks.
Oh, Lord. So anyway, so we've seen what this year has done to a lot of people, right? So for those of us that are still here, to God be the glory, we're here. So we know what the issues have been, what they are, and all of that, but there are some solutions. So definitely what Angels talked about.
Right.
But going forward, how are you planning for 2021? Because this isn't over, right? We're rolling into, it's not like everybody's like, oh, I'm so glad when 2020 is gone. Well, that doesn't mean that 2021 is going to be any different. As far as the pandemic, as far as having to wear masks, nobody is saying that 2021 that it's going to be different. But how are you going to make it different? How are you going to properly plan and prepare for you and your family to keep them safe, also to continue prospering, to keep your mind right?
That's it.
Because you've got to be healthy in mind, body, and spirit and soul. You have to. So just what he talked about earlier, eating better, right? So I know we had Carol on here.
Take a vitamin.
I'm sure that Carol would love
or
to talk.
a shake.
Dang.
That's what she was saying. She took a shake with immunity powder.
So I'm sure that Carol would love to talk to some people that are interested about vegan living. Even if, going vegan isn't what you want to do, but just learning about the benefits
right.
and just eating better.
You can pick what you want.
I saw that Kathy talked about when she took her kids to a well visit that both of her kids gained 20 pounds. So that's happening not just with the adults, but the kids are also gaining weight.
Stop buying all that bullshit.
Oh, God.
You go into the house buying Pop-Tarts and shit, Come on. You can't be giving your kids Pop-Tarts because you're busy selling Pure Romance.
Oh, Lord. My daughter actually did the opposite. She actually went vegan here recently. Carol, if you're on here, you'll be proud to know my daughter has gone vegan. So she's been, she's cut out the meat. And,
Hayes
she's
is watching.
Cut out the meat and all those different things. So she's eating a lot healthier, surprisingly, because this girl could eat. And this girl loves some meat. She would eat everything from the rooter to the tutor.
She impressed me.
Yeah, from the rooter to the tutor.
I've never seen her do anything consistently.
Yeah.
And so she just picked this up on her own. She's been doing
Except
some
consistently drive us nuts as a teenager.
positive affirmations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's been doing positive affirmations. She's been trying to practice. She understands grounding herself, having good thoughts. And, she has been, for me as an example, you understand? Because sometimes from out of the mouth of babes or the actions of babes comes wisdom. And you have to be able to watch it because, see, God is like that. He'll send you some wisdom. He may not send it directly to you. He may send it through somebody else.
Right. Hey,
to
Toya.
you.
Absolutely.
So what I was thinking about, and I've heard this a lot too, is that there's someone said something about
Right,
there's a
because-
silver lining in every dark cloud,
Right.
which is true.
But I also wanted to also chime in on what Kathy is saying in response to what you said. And Rosie said the same thing. So Kathy said, even though I know you're clowning, she said that they eat healthy for the most part. And her grandmother cooks meals, but we're not getting the exercise that we were getting before. So it's very important that you get the exercise. And if you
Dude
don't,
got the exercise. That's why he got COVID.
No matter what.
Because he couldn't stay his
but we're
ass
not
out the
talking
room.
about Rosie. We're talking about Kathy.
Oh, well, I was just using them as an example.
gosh, but
Don't put your shit out there if you don't want me to use it.
But that's the thing, is that we're not active enough. And so no matter what you eat, if you're not getting the exercise, you can always gain the weight. That's for sure.
That's true.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do you remember what you were saying?
Hell no.
Okay, good. Well, let me finish what I was saying. Okay, so
she cut me off. Y'all
I
saw
want
that,
you
right?
guys, listen, this is something I encourage you to do, right? Is to actually set some goals and create a vision board as a person, as a family, have your kids to do it. We're going to have our kids to do it as a nice exercise, to actually start putting something, let them visualize, envision some things that they may want for 2021, so that they can start putting out that positive energy and manifesting some positive things, positive thoughts, things
Right.
like that. I mean, listen, there's no way to get around the whole writing down your goal type of thing. I mean, I've tried to escape that my entire life, but listen,
I still don't write shit down.
he doesn't, but I'm hitting every one of my goals, okay? I'm just going to say, you need to write it down.
I'm damn
The
near 60. I've been hitting some goals too. Shit,
the
it
word-
took something to get here.
The Word of God says to write the vision and make it plain. And I'm like, if God did that, God could have just said, okay, let there be light, right? And he's done that, but he didn't say that when Noah built the ark. He gave Noah a plan, and Noah had to write all that stuff out and all of the different dimensions and all that kind of stuff. He had a plan to build the ark. So that's the same thing that God requires of us. And even if you're not a believer in God, there are plenty of people I was going to say wicked people, but everybody that doesn't believe in God, I wouldn't say is wicked, right? Maybe just misinformed, uneducated.
She's holy.
No, but
Holier
I'm just,
than
but,
thou.
But what I'm saying
All
is,
you wicked ass
whatever.
people.
No, but what I'm saying is there are people that just follow the principles
Damn
of
Christians.
God and don't necessarily believe in God, but they operate in the principles, and the principles work for anybody.
That's right.
Because the gifts are without repentance.
What's right is right.
It's going to work, right?
You can be good or bad. 2 + 2 is going to be 4 for the both of you.
Absolutely, he's right. So make sure that you are around positive people as much as you can be. I mean, I know
Watch
some
the
of you,
flip side on Sunday.
right? No, some of you can't help who you're around, maybe on your jobs and things like that. Keep your children around positive things. That means positive television shows if they're watching it. We need all the positivity that we can get right now, because there's so much being put out into the world right now that's negative, and we don't have as many outlets as we had before.
Well, you become the source of positive.
Yep.
Because I guarantee you that if you become the source of positive, you'll get you some. You'll get your little portion, and it's going to be just enough. Because God, our Father, our Creator, gives us when he knows we're going to share with others.
Yeah.
So if you want to have more patience, have patience with others. If you want to have more love, then give more love to others.
Yep.
Like she always says, the more people you help become successful, the more successful you become. So apply that same method to being a source of positive, understanding that love is patient and love is kind. And you be the teacher of your children, because you have them in the care of home in your hand, where you can see them, watch them, and involve yourself in being a source of love and positivity for them as well.
Yeah. And let me show you guys something, babe. Can you give my vision board over there,
Fetch,
please?
boy.
It's so bad. It's right there. Where are you going? That's why I asked you to get it. 'Cause
I was finna leave. Shit.
Just reach down.
I've been abused all on TV.
So this is my vision board that I did earlier, right? So okay, let me flip. They can't see you, but let me flip the tools around so that they can actually not that, but flip the tools around so that they can actually see.
Read what it says.
Yeah, exactly. So give me a second. I know how to do this. Hold up. There it is. That and that. There. Okay. Okay. So you see
You
this?
want to tell them what's going on?
Well, they can see. It says.
You got to back it up so they can see. Now
Your
bring it up.
eyes look so funny above this thing. Okay, so you see here, I put that I'm going to be a millionaire because I am. I believe that, and I'm working hard towards that goal, right? And it's because I want to have an excess so that I can help bless others and that my family and I can live comfortably, right? Miracle Time. I've got on here Believe in Magic. I believe I'm a unicorn, right? Like I can do many things. I've got gifts. My family is my center, right? They are the center of my life, my universe. Love them. I want to be a healthier me. I've got We Can Do It up here. Be bold and courageous. Love what you do. Last year I was Superwoman. Next year I'm going to be Wonder Woman. You're going to be wondering, how the hell did she pull that off, right? Work, because faith without works is dead. You have to work for what it is that you want as well. So you can't just hope and wish and speak it into existence and do no work and think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. My verb for next year is execute, because that's what I've got to do to make these things happen. Is I just got to get out there and execute. So, and then listen, don't sleep on Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss and All the Places You'll Go. Oh my goodness. That book right there is powerful for grown-ups and for children. And then this is my dream house. I see it everywhere, so I figure this belongs to me. Look, he's going to get closer on that one. Yep, my dream house. And then you got to have faith. You got to believe, right? So you've got to have these things in front of you. You've got to visualize them. You've got to speak them into existence. Okay, that's good, babe. You got to be able to look at it every single day. And so I encourage you guys to make sure that you are doing something like that.
You see how I held that goddamn poster up? That takes skill.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Okay. Wait.
And we'll be selling those for $19.95.
Oh my
plus
gosh.
shipping and handling.
Do not
You order
listen.
yours. The link is below.
But no, so
Have your own vision board.
But I wanted to show you guys that, and I know we're a little bit over. We're almost done. I wanted to show you that, not because I was just trying to show you, ooh, like look at my vision board. But why I was showing you that is that I had a little argument earlier today with my two sisters, and it really made me feel a certain type of way. And I had this argument right before I was getting onto my Zoom call with my sisters in Pure Romance to do our vision board event.
Your dream house.
And yep, and me doing that, me having that exercise and being on that Zoom call with my girls, my sisters in Pure Romance, it was therapeutic for me, and it made me feel good. It made me feel better. It made me begin to think positive again and not be bogged down by negativity.
The law of attraction. That's right.
Absolutely. So the thing is that, you know, we're going to have all types of things come our way, and what we take in, the negative, they're going to be all types of monkey wrenches thrown into our plan and people trying to throw us off our game and bring drama your way and all that. But you got to find a way to pivot and actually get out of that space. You can't stay in that negative space, because all those things are distractions, right? So I could have got in my feelings with my call with my sisters, and I could have been like,
She did get in her damn feelings.
No, but I'm saying I could have got in my feelings and then been like, I'm not getting on the Zoom call. I could have been like, forget it. I don't feel like it.
Did you?
Baby, I was on the Zoom call doing my vision board. What are you talking
With your
about?
sisters, though.
My sisters in Pure Romance.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about them other sisters.
No, but I'm saying my blood sisters are the ones that I'm saying that I got into a little argument with. But my Pure Romance sisters, I was able to get on and laugh and smile and joke and
now
do
you
something
can call your
positive.
other sisters back and forgive me, please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss you out. Because I'm telling you, she's detoxing. But listen. You know we're gonna cut it. She'll talk all night.
Worry about yourself.
She'll talk all night. I'm gonna have to cut this shit short because we over. But I want to say this.
Gosh.
You know, this ship right here is gonna be utilized again in a message that I'm about to give you. Mm-hmm. Anchor yourself in something good. Let that anchor be love and hope and desire for those things which are good. Now the storm is going to come and the ship will get tossed around. But if you're anchored in goodness, you'll never let go and you won't be moved. But you'll go through a little something. You might take off on a little water. You might have to bail it out or whatever. But if you just stay anchored in that which is good, you will come through unmoved.
Drops the mic, as he always does so well. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
We love you guys.
We
We
do.
appreciate your support and showing up and just spending time. All of this is therapeutic, and it's good and it's positive and it's fun, and we all need this, right? So we're gonna have some fun. In 2 weeks, we're gonna have our show, and I came up with the name for it. So the name was, Do We Still Have It? What did I say? We still got it.
We still got it.
We still got it. That's the name of the show. And our contestants are going to be Tiffany and her husband Bill, right? And then we have Carol and her husband Mark.
Right.
We have Nikisha and Bert, and then we
Right.
need one more couple.
One more couple.
One more couple. So
Don't be scared.
Yep. So if there's another couple out there that wants to be a part of this love show, like dating type of show, it's going to be fun. We're going to do it on Zoom, and we're going to Zoom live to Facebook so the world can watch, and we're just going to have fun and bring some joy, and we're going to give away goodies to the winners.
Right.
I
And
think
you know
we should
what? I
give
gotta say
everybody
this.
something, but the winners get
If
something.
you
big.
ain't still got it, we gonna bust your ass out. You're gonna know you're gonna need some work on your shit when you can't make it through the show. Y'all better study.
So that is happening on my birthday. So Sunday, December 20th is the night of the show. And
Find
so
me a man.
We are working on the flyer to get it up there so that you guys can promote it. So have your friends and family tune in. It's going to be fun.
Kathy says, when is it?
It's Sunday. Again, my birthday, December 20th is when it's happening. And we're working on the details of how we execute everything to keep it fair and honest and all that kind of stuff
sure.
while y'all are over there together, making sure y'all not cheating on the answers and stuff like that. So we're working out the logistics, but we will be in contact with our contestants here in the upcoming week. But you guys mark your calendars. It's going to be happening Sunday, December 20th, which is my birthday. And what time are we going to do it?
I'm prepared to get busted out.
We said we want to do it earlier, right? So we're gonna listen. We will make sure that we consult with our contestants as well, because we know you have kids and stuff, and you want to get them in bed. I'm thinking 8, 9 o'clock. So maybe the kids are down by 8, and we can do it by 9, or can we do it at 8? The kids are down by 7, and we're on Central Standard Time. I think all of them are Eastern, so it works out even better.
She says, let me see if he can get off work.
Oh, who?
Kathy said that.
Oh, awesome! Let's find out. Yay!
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah.
cool.
Well, listen.
Okay, we're out.
We got to say one more thing. For all of the people that are watching this on the replay, we love y'all too. We out.
We out.
Peace.
Bye.
Be safe.